Dorsey's Music World. They're singing in history and musical literacy. Mr. Dorsey's Music World. We're living the dream starts here.
Hi, and welcome to Mr. Dorsey's Music World's second grade music lesson number 9. Welcome to the dream. What are we going to do today? Let's find out. We are going to be working on 6 activities today. After warming up our voices with a pitch exploration, we're going to work on the Do, Re, Mi, Solfege song Frog in the Meadow. Our echo song is by Ella Jenkins, Poli Poli. We're going to play a keep the beat movement game. Our song is by Guthrie, and it's This Land Is Your Land. And finally, we're going to do a creating activity with whole notes and whole rests. Okay, let's warm up with the slide whistle. Remember, whatever I play, you echo after me on an ooh sound like this. Ooh. Got it? Ooh. Ooh. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. We're going to do this song right now called Frog in the Meadow because it has Mi, Re, and Do in it. The 3 pitches we're going to start learning how to read on the music staff next year in 3rd grade. So let's learn how to sing this quickly. Frog in the meadow. Can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. All right, now I will sing it and you echo after me. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Okay, let's sing it together. 1, 2, ready and sing. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. One more time. Ready and sing. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Okay, this time you sing it without me. I will play the melody, but you sing the lyrics, okay? 1, 2, ready and sing. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to sing Frog in the Meadow using solfege syllables so that we can analyze how this song is put together, okay? There are 4 measures in this, so we're going to do it by measures, all right? Echo after me. Mi, 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 re, do. Mi, 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 do. Mi, 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 re, do. Mi, 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 do. Let's try that again, okay? Here's measure number 1. Mi, 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 re, do. Here's measure 2. Mi, 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 do. Measure 3. Mi, 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 re, do. Measure 4. Mi, 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 do. Now let's try it all together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and sing. Mi, 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 re, do. Mi, 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 do. Mi, 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 re, do. Mi, 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 do. What did you notice about the pattern of Frog in the Meadow? So there were 4 measures. There's really just 2 phrases or musical sentences. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. But I wanted you to hear things a little bit in shorter fragments. Yes, the second measure and the fourth measure are the same. Mi, 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 do. Can't get him out. Stir him about. Right, different lyrics, but it was the same melody and the same rhythm. Right, okay, so that's great. What else did we notice? Okay, so yes, measures 1 and 3. Frog in the meadow, me, 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 re, do. And take a little stick and me, 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 re, do. So they're different, kind of. So yeah, it's sometimes as we get into analyzing music in first and second grade, sometimes it's not easy to hear when one thing's different. It sounds like everything's different, but in this particular instance, only the rhythm is different. If I just mi, re, do, frog in the meadow. Take a little stick and... You see how, right, the first 2 beats of each one is me. It's just the rhythm is different. And then re, do. So it really is the same. The same. You know how I like to use air quotes. The same. But... So there you go. So that's a little analysis of Frog in the Meadow. So as you can see, a lot of the songs we sing have patterns in them, even if you can't hear them right away. But by breaking them down into rhythms and melody, and the solfege syllables, we can start to see those and hear those patterns a lot easier. All right, let's move on to the next activity. Poli Poli is Swahili for slowly, slowly. This song was written by Ella Jenkins. You might remember that name as the composer of songs Jambo, and you'll sing a song and I'll sing a song. And you know that Ella Jenkins is one of my favorite composers and children's musicians. She's a wonderful person. She wrote this song, Poli Poli, or Slowly, Slowly, after visiting Africa, the continent of Africa, which is a very big place, and I think Eastern Africa. And she went on game reserves, which are like safaris, where you can ride in a vehicle and see animals kind of in their natural habitat. So we're going to learn about different animals that exist in Eastern Africa while learning this song. Okay, I'm just going to go over the first 2 parts and then we can do the whole song. So echo after me. Poli Poli, go slow, go slow. Poli Poli, that's where the wildebeest go. Take your time. Go slow, go slow. Take your time. That's where the zebras go. Poli Poli, go so, go so. Poli Poli, that's where the wildebeest go. Take your time, go so, go so. Take your time, that's where the zebras go. Poli Poli, go so, go so. Poli Poli, that's where the koodoos go. Take your time, go so, go so. Take your time, that's where the elephants go. Poli Poli, go so, go so. Poli Poli, that's where the Garanooks go. Take your time, go so, go so. Take your time, for that's where the leopards go. Poli Poli, go so, go so. Poli Poli, that's where the baboons go. Take your time, go so, go so. Take your time, for that's where the ostriches go.
It's time to stand up and move.
All right, everybody, we're going to play a keeping the beat game, just like we have before. So I'm not going to show you an example this time. Just remember, when you hear the whistle, you clap your hands. And when you hear the drum, you march to the beat. And then when you hear both, you clap your hands and march to the beat. And when you hear nothing, you freeze. And you can freeze however you want. You can crazy freeze or normal freeze. Everybody ready?
Mr. Dorsey's Music World History Minute.
Woodrow Wilson Guthrie, whose nickname was Woody, was born on July 14, 1912 in the state of Oklahoma. He wrote hundreds of songs during his lifetime, folk songs, political songs, and songs for his children. Many of his songs are about his travels around the United States and the people, places, and events that make up this country. His most famous song is This Land Is Your Land, which he wrote in response to the song God Bless America because he was tired of hearing it on the radio all the time. Woody was married 3 times and fathered 8 children, including musician Arlo Guthrie. He died at the age of 55 in 1967, but left behind a songwriting legacy that still exists to this day.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World History Minute.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. That is the refrain to Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land. Let's learn it. Echo after me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. All right, now I'll sing it, you echo it. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Okay, let's sing it together. 1, 2, 3. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Now try it once without me, and then we're going to do the whole song, all right? 1, 2, 3. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World Literacy Lesson.
When we want to show one sound that lasts for 4 beats, this is what we got. This is the whole note. We call it the whole note because it lasts for the whole measure in common time. Many songs are in 4/4 time, which is 4 beats in a measure, and the quarter note is a beat. So this takes up the whole measure. Ta, ta. And this is the whole rest. So when there is silence for 4 beats, this is what you would write instead of 4/4 rest or 2 half rests. Just makes it a lot easier. Okay, so that was just a quick review about how you notate a sound that lasts for 4 beats or 4 beats of silence. We're actually not going to read those today. We're going to have a little fun by creating, maybe with those sounds or silences as well. So I brought my cajon with me. I'm going to play a beat, and I'm going to say a 4-beat rhythm pattern, and I would like you to improvise a 4-beat rhythm pattern back to me. And it can be similar or it can be different. Actually, I'd like it to be different to see if you can say a pattern that kind of complements what I say. So if I would say something like ta, 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 ti, ta, you might do like ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ta. Something like that. It's a little different, but it kind of goes together. So let's see what happens, all right? All right, everybody ready? Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ta, ti, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Ta. Ta, ta. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ta, ta. Ta. Ta, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti. Ta. Ta. Ta, 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 ta. That's it for today, boys and girls. It was great to see you. It was great making music with you, and take care.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World. They're singing in history and musical literacy. Mr. Dorsey's Music World.